Hey y'all, it's your girl Sade coming to you with a full video of the fragrances that I will be wearing for the month of August. As you can see, I have 8 beautiful fragrances here that I will be sharing with you. But not only are they stunning on their own, they are also affordable. I will make sure to have the fragrances as well as the links listed in the description box below. So tonight we're going to start off with one of my favorite Yara fragrances. Of course, there are so many on the market right now by Lattafa, and I have purchased this. This has been my third bottle, guys, no lie. And I have layered this particular fragrance with so many other fragrances in my collection. If y'all would like to see a video of that, please make sure you put it in the comment section. I do not mind sharing my fragrance combos, not at all. But to get into this fragrance, the top note of this fragrance has mango, coconut, passion fruit. The heart has jasmine, orange blossom, and heliotrope, and that base notes has vanilla, musk, and cashmere. We are slowly transitioning from the summer into fall. So, and because I live in the South, this will not be a terrible fragrance to have on my tray for this month, and probably could carry it out to September as well. But this is definitely, like I said, one that's going to stay in my collection. And like I said, if you guys want me to drop another video of my combos, I have no problem doing it. Yara by Lattafa. The second fragrance that I have on my tray here is also by Lattafa. This is Atheeri. Guys, this is another fragrance that has that passion fruit note, but what makes this so unique, it has dewdrops at the top of this fragrance as well. The heart of the fragrance has orchid and jasmine, but the base notes has vanilla and amberwood. I, as you can see, haven't really used this fragrance as much, but this is also inspired by one of the Gucci fragrances that's on the market right now, and I don't have that one in my collection. It's the yellow bottle. If I can find a picture of it, I'll pop it up or even include it in the description box. But this is absolutely creative in its own. Just look at the bottle. The bottle is so creative. That B note, the B symbol here is also something that I was like ecstatic about, because I've never seen a bottle so beautiful, right? I mean, just down to the very end of this bottle. It's just so beautiful. But I will definitely be wearing this fragrance. I actually paired this with another fragrance that's in my collection. I had a little bit of it, and I got a lot of compliments. This fragrance lasts me about 4 to 6 hours, and also the Yara fragrance lasts about the same time, 4 to 6 hours. So not bad for a dupe fragrance, but this one's good, guys. Really good. You need to try it. Next, we have Eclaire by Lattafa. When this fragrance first came out, I looked high and low, and of course it was sold out everywhere. When I finally had a chance to get my hands on it, I knew exactly why everybody was going crazy for this fragrance. Of course, it's another inspired by fragrance, and Lattafa has been doing the damn thing, and I can't blame them. I can't blame them, because some of those fragrances are a little expensive. But if you can afford it, hey, that's a good thing. But, for some of us who are looking for more of the affordable fragrances, thank God that Lattafa's doing their thing and pushing out these fragrances. So this fragrance here, the top notes, has caramel, milk, and sugar. The heart of the fragrance has honey and white flower, and that base has vanilla, praline, and musk. I know for sure that before this bottle even gets to the last drop, I'll be purchasing another bottle. It can be found, I saw on several sites. They have Amazon as well as on the Lattafa site, also Beauty House and other websites as well. So I'll make sure to again put those in the description box. But guys, if you haven't gotten your nose on this, please do so. It's so beautiful. It's just absolutely stunning. That milk note, I know some people are not a lover of milk, but this is done a little bit differently, and because that smoothness of the caramel is there along with the sugar, it's kind of faint, but it's not as bad. Okay, it's not as bad. I wouldn't tell you a lie. It's not as bad to where it comes sour over time. So if you are, getting into fragrances that has that milk note, or would like to dive deeper into, milk note fragrances, this is a great place to start. Again, this is Eclaire by Lattafa, and the longevity of this for me is 5 to 8 hours. Next, we have Khair Confection by Paris Corner. Wow. This fragrance is rich and complex. And the reason why I say it's complex, it is because it's unique. It's a unique blend of aromatic elements that creates a scent trail that's honestly unforgettable. I can remember the first time that I wore this fragrance, everyone was asking me, who is that? And y'all, I have to give myself a pat on the back. Okay, because I know I was smelling good that day, okay? But, and I'll tell you guys a little secret too as I move on to the next fragrance. But what I found was that, like the other fragrances that had the longevity of 4 to 6 hours, this girl here is 8 hours on me, okay? 8 hours. That top note has pear and whipped cream. The heart has cashmere, jasmine, and ylang-ylang. The base notes has vanilla, marshmallow, and sandalwood. When I found out that this fragrance has marshmallow in it, I darn near lost my mind. Okay, darn near lost my mind. Because I've never smelled a marshmallow in a fragrance done so well. I am going to collect another bottle before the fall actually gets here, because with this being another inspired by fragrance, I'm pretty sure, people are going to be looking for it. And I would encourage you to do the same. If you have the inspired by fragrance and, you want something a little bit more affordable, this is definitely it. Now, these two together are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That vanilla bourbon by Ness is enticing. It's a warm gourmand that has a sophistication about itself. It has notes of orange, bitter, rich brown sugar, jasmine, and a soft musk. Guys, try it. Please try it and thank me later. Okay, you have to get your hands on this. Of course, this is sold at Sephora, and I typically buy a lot of my fragrances during the Sephora sales, right? So whenever I know about the upcoming sales, or the sale that happens twice a year, I will definitely come in and let you guys know about this, the upcoming sale. But this is so stunning, so beautiful. Even the bottle within itself is beautiful. But definitely try this out if you're gonna stop in at Sephora. Try this out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Next, we have Qaed Fursan. This is my baby. This started my love for Arabic fragrances, and I have purchased at least 4 bottles of this. No lies. It is one of my favorite fragrances because it has that pineapple and coconut notes, and is so blendable for other fragrances as well. I typically pair this fragrance with Miami Nectar. The two of those by Ellis Brooklyn is so good. So good. And it gives me a longevity about 4 to 6 hours. I do travel with this fragrance. And I'll spray throughout the day because it's so comforting to me because of that coconut notes. You don't find many fragrances like that blends that pineapple and coconut so well. But it also has the top notes of citrus. Now the heart has jasmine, frangipani, ylang ylang. That base note has the vanilla, white musk, and sandalwood. Again, you cannot go wrong with this. Forever and always will be in my collection. And again, just looking forward to, wearing this out for the month of August. Next is Coco Shimmy. Now, this is a fragrance that I've recently purchased and haven't had a chance to wear. I did receive a sample pack for being an ambassador with Snif, and I was very intrigued when I smelled this. I got very excited about it because, again, it has that coconut and pineapple note, but it's definitely different from this one back here. It's different, okay? But wearing this fragrance comes off a little different, and I'll tell you why it's different. It's different because of the surf wax. Now, I don't know exactly what that should smell like, but it doesn't give off any kind of strange smells or anything like that. So I'm appreciative that you can still smell that coconut and pineapple. Of course, I sprayed it, and over time, like maybe at a 3-hour mark, I was still able to smell the pineapple note. The coconut wasn't as strong. In this fragrance back here, you are able to still smell that pineapple and coconut. That's the biggest difference between these two fragrances. And and even though I do reapply this fragrance, it's still something that I can come to appreciate. But I will be spraying this and, coming back to give you guys another video to tell you exactly, the longevity, if there's any projection, and definitely if I was able to get any compliments from it. Last but not least, on my August tray, this is First Kiss exclusive. This is another inspired by fragrance. So this fragrance is inspired by Parfums de Marly, the Lena exclusive, and it's from Be Layered. Now, I found out about Be Layered from another YouTuber, Sheree's Lifestyle. So fantastic. She's one of my favorites on here, guys, honestly. And she introduced her viewers to this particular company that sells, again, inspired by fragrances, and of course they have their own creation of fragrances too, but this particular fragrance is one of my favorites. As you guys can see, I'll turn it over. I've been using this one like crazy. The dent is real, and the juice has turned a little bit. The color has turned. So I am definitely going to pick up another bottle because I cannot afford so much, the however much is priced for the Parfum de Marly brand, but this one is more affordable. So yes, it's definitely on my list. It's a versatile fragrance that honestly, y'all, is perfect for any occasion, and it is long lasting, just like my Eclaire and Confections by Paris Corner and that vanilla bourbon fragrance. If I'm layering this, especially with putting on, you know, my oils and so on and so forth, I'm getting at least 7 to 9 hours. No lie, I kid you not. But this fragrance, it's worth your dollars. It's definitely worth every penny. It has sweet Madagascar, crisp pear, bright lime, and lychee. Lychee is another fragrance note that I've been heavily getting into. And I definitely want to explore more fragrances, affordable fragrances that has that lychee note. The middle note has Turkish rose and amber, and at the very base is a woody oud. Can't go wrong, y'all. Cannot go wrong. This is stunning, 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 stunning. So yes, I will be wearing these beautiful 8 fragrances. I may add another one. I'm not really sure yet. But for right now, these are the fragrances that I will be wearing, and I definitely encourage you, you know, to try them out. You know, like I said, keyword affordable. You know, we're all looking for a little bargain here and there. But thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like to see a video of my fragrance combos of, you know, what I be pairing, you know, with some of these fragrances, I am happy to do so. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.